balance this. That's a hell of a test for this. Isn't it? Oh, whoa, you're getting all hairiness in there. Right. Probably look like I had an afro or something. Yeah, so I got a phone call from, and I can't, well I could, but I'd rather not at the moment until everything's finished. I want it to be a sort of a surprise-ish thing for some people, especially British people, from a certain well-known British comedy star of the last 20 years. I'm not going to say who it is, right? Some of you might be able to guess. And they need something done for an upcoming TV series, and it's going to be seen a lot, right? And I've got about 2.5 weeks to do it in. Now, as I'm a big fan of this guy's work, it was very, very strange having a phone call, you know, with him, you know, just talking on. There's a certain couple of things I'll mention when I'm able to that will make the British lads smile, right? But yeah, so it's I'm actually pretty busy. To be honest, I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff for blood out of the way, because this is something difficult, something that will push me further than I normally would, to be honest, in the production. But because this is done as a favour for this person, amongst other things, I want to make sure I do as good a job as I can. I'm going to push myself a bit further than I normally would. But I've put together a two-man team. Actually, there's 3 people working on, but one person's working on the compositing side. And I've also brought in Rob Angle, Airflow, you know, it's easy talk. Now, Rob Angle and me have been talking about starting up basically a production company, basically effectively as a front for when we both do work together. Because honestly, you can take work on then you normally wouldn't, right? Now it means we'd still be able to do our own work, you know, him working in Soho and me doing freelance and stuff, but it means we could take on bigger projects. And to be honest, sometimes some companies take you a whole lot more seriously if you call yourself Dickhead Productions than if you call yourself Wayne Robson, right? Or any other name. It sounds more professional. Even if you're still working in your mother's back bedroom, right? And there's a big furry thing dangling in front of that lens. But yeah, so it's busy old time, but I've started when I was ill. I realised it being probably 7 years since I watched a decent amount of television, right? Apart from the occasional couple of programmes or Kane's bloody cartoons. And I thought, you know, I might as well catch up on things. Now, it's quite difficult after 7 years, right? But I'm enjoying it. Now, I get about 10 or 11 o'clock at night and I think, you know what the fuck am I doing sitting in this office? Why am I sitting here when I can't be downstairs with the wife watching some television or watching a film? Now, the last few nights we've been going through all the Harry Potter films, all from beginning to end, right? Because it's like we're going through all the sets. We went through all the Matrix ones, which the last 2 were a little bit painful. Not going through Star Wars just yet, because the wife has had enough of Star Wars the last 10 lifetimes, so we'll leave that at the end. Probably go through Lord of the Rings films next, not sure, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm enjoying that side, you know. I actually watched a film I hadn't seen. I'm not sure why, because I see a lot of films, right? Hot Fuzz, you haven't seen it, go and see it. With Simon Pegg, an absolutely phenomenal film. It was so good I went out and bought the DVD. It takes a lot to make me go out and buy the DVD, because normally what I'll do is if I haven't already got the DVD, I'll just lend it from my brother, right? So I don't have to buy it, because I'm a cheapskate bastard. But in this case I actually went out and bought it. Also just had a peg out for a new copy of Fellowship of the Ring, because my old copy wore out. So there you go. Never actually did watch the extras though, so might start doing that. I've only been, what, 9 years behind everybody else. But yeah, so I'm enjoying just being me, you know. I suppose I should get the obligatory plug in for the Otis Master Award, the Mudbox, blah blah blah, go to my blog if you want to get the link to vote. www.dash.slash, that's all one word, .net, and then you've got the blog section. There's a link there, right? That's the only fucking plug I'm putting in for it. Simple as that. But yeah, so I'm also doing the usual round of beta testing for various applications that are due to come out, you know, at some point, which is not as glamorous as people think, to be honest. It can be a pain in the fucking arse, because normally when you first get anything for a new version, it's normally got more bugs in than anything else, because that's the reason why they have them, right? To get rid of the bugs. And no matter how many you think you see in a production version, nowhere near alpha versions, right? Nowhere freaking near. It's like, obviously, there's some, you know, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to mention company names or anything else. But yeah, so it's been a sort of strange year so far, because for a lot of it, I was working my arse off on a load of client stuff I couldn't show, and I still can't. By the time I can, I probably won't bother. Then there was the stuff for 3D Creative Magazine, which took 7 months, and I basically put a lot more work in that than I should, because I know they mentioned putting a booklet out at some point. And when they put like one out, it's like that ZBrush magazine that came out with one of my really old articles, I can't even look at it, you know what I mean? And I wanted stuff that was going to, at least a couple of them that would stand the test of time, you know what I mean? Because if this comes out in 3 or 4 years time, I wanted people to say, well, you know, that's not too bad. So I put more time than I should have done. Because to be honest, if they were paying me by the hour, they couldn't have afforded it. Simple as that. But, and that's not being nasty, but it's right. But that was 7 months wasted. Now I've been swearing I'll get a remake done of Wave 1. I've been meaning to do it for 4 months now. The trouble is, every time I'm about to sit down and do it, I've either got a bad throat, full of flu, you know, or busy. So I'm going to try this. See, I'm having a look at I'll have to find out when the next version's out, even though I can't tell you guys when it'll be out. Once I find out, then I'll know if it's worth releasing now or holding back to the next version. Because I know some of the features that are in the next version, and there's some nice stuff. That's all I'm going to say. Alright? And of course I'm referring to Mudboxer. But yes, see what the time is. 7 minutes. So I'll just put that there. Hopefully I'm not bothered about trying to keep these furs out of the way of this lens, right? And I'm probably aiming this at the top. You're probably going to get to see about that upwards or something for most of these videos. If that's the case, I do apologise, but I know the wind noises do annoy people. You know, noise is shit on me when I'm listening to them. But no, I listen to chat them, by the way. Don't sit all day watching these fucking things, you know what I mean? Because I know somebody will think that. But you got to check them at least once, you know, before you upload them. But yeah, so I want to get back today. By the time I get back, I've no doubt Emily will be awake, which means I won't get a whole lot of stuff done the rest of today until tonight. Got to pick Kane up from school at 3:30 and just have a sort of chilled out day. Because the next, I'm actually waiting for a storyboard for this thing for this certain British comedy star bloke. So I've got to just wait on that basically. I've got to sit on my thumb and sort of got a couple of I've got a render set away now while I'm out for one of the Blood album covers, and a couple of test renders to do tonight. Well, set away, and that's basically it. You know, that's just me done effectively. Right, I'll see you all next time, because it's 8 minutes 59 seconds, 9 minutes now, and I will see you all, me and my fluffy thing, next time. Bye bye.